Alrighty. Let's just give people a chance to get notified and things like that. But for anyone who is watching this in the future, VOD watchers, we are back. We are back with good old Until Dawn, guys. We are back with Until Dawn. Now, I just need to quickly get the Discord ping so that people who are watching this live get notified. But yes, welcome, guys, to anyone who is here early or anyone who is a lurker or a VOD watcher or something like that in the future. We are going to be doing Until Dawn today. Let me just paste this real quick. Let me do that, and do that. Alrighty. So, that is in the cheeky little Discord. Hopefully, that will get the notifications out there for the people who are currently not here. But yes, like I said, welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream, for anyone who is here. I'm going to give people a chance to get notified on that for the actual people who want to be here and watch this live. So, if you are a VOD watcher, feel free to skip ahead, obviously, if you don't want to sit here and wait, but I am going to wait just a little bit, just to give people a chance to get notified for the stream and stuff like that. You know the gist. But yeah, you know what I mean? End of the day, let's just give people a chance to get notified. And yeah, I guess then we will be getting things started, getting things back underway. You know what I mean? Let me just... Here we go. All right. So, yeah, hopefully people will get notified on that, and obviously people will check their phones and check their notifications and that soon. But yeah, anyway, we are back with Until Dawn today. Obviously, last time I streamed this was, I think, a month or two ago, when it was last voted on in the poll and stuff like that. In terms of, you're in Rocket League. Okay, I understand then. I understand, Adam. But yeah, you know, end of the day, last time we streamed Until Dawn, if I remember correctly, was about like a month and a half ago-ish. You're not late, are you? I mean, for your standards you are, because you're normally, like, instantly here. But in terms of, like, other people, no, you're early. So, we've only just started, bro, so don't you worry. We've got plenty of time still. So, yeah, you know. But, anywho, like I said, I'm just explaining to anyone watching this in the future, like VOD watchers or anyone who can't catch the live stream, about everything that's going down. But, yeah. Last time it was voted on was about a month and a half ago, I think. Now, if I remember correctly, so I don't spoil it. Oh, it's you on the show. Okay, I understand, yeah. Okay, that makes sense then. That now makes sense. But, yeah, end of the day, it's like, let me just get my water real quick, guys, because I've got a little bit of a blocked throat at the moment. But hey, that's not going to bloody stop us, guys, is it? But yeah, like I said, end of the day, in terms of what happened last time, like I said, if you don't want to be spoiled on what happened last time, or if you want to go back and watch the last VOD, then you are more than free to. Now, in terms of um, fuck. In terms of what we did last time, what went down and stuff like that, basically, last time we played, Until Dawn, we were with Mike. No, not Mike. Who? Oh, fuck, I forget all the names. Was it Chris? Chris and Ashley? And someone had, like, knocked us out, and they'd taken Ashley and Josh. And I woke up as Chris, followed a trail out of the mansion towards some old shack, where I found Chris and Ashley strapped up to some contraption, where I then had to decide who would be shredded to death by a saw and who would not be shredded to death by a saw. And so that I don't spoil the choice, I didn't think I had a choice. Maybe there was a way for me to save both of them. I don't know. I can't really look and see if there was a way for me to save both, because it might spoil the game. So I'll probably find that out and many other things afterwards. You know what I mean? Like how to save Jess. Because she's already dead, guys. Just to let you know. But yeah, end of the day, I chose Josh to die because it was so hard for me to pick, man. But the problem I had, I got so to a point where I didn't know who to choose to die, and like I didn't know if there was a way to save both of them. So I kind of just started just rattling out like, okay, well, what's the logical who's the least important to Chris, you know? And it's like Ashley, I see Chris and Ashley becoming a thing, you know what I mean, and becoming like hubby and wife in the future, you know what I mean? Whereas Josh, you know, he's a best mate and everything like that, but like, you know, Josh is a bit of a loner, you know what I mean? His sisters have already died. You know, obviously he doesn't know that, but, you know, his sisters have already died in that. So it's like, who's he, like, other than Chris losing a best mate, it's not like there's family waiting for Josh, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like there's family waiting for Josh. Maybe parents or something, but the sisters are already dead. So it's like, I thought, well, let's just eradicate that bloodline, shall we? Which feels a little bit peak to think about in the future, but look, I just thought about it and I was like, let's just eradicate that bloodline, you know what I mean? Just but yeah, end of the day, Josh, I'm assuming, is now dead. So yeah, Josh and Ashley, sorry. So that's what we did last time. Josh is now dead. At least Ashley's alive. You know, that's the main thing. At least Ashley's alive. But yeah, now we have to sit there and now think, okay, well, what is now the what is now the, you know, like play? Because I'm pretty sure after doing the Ashley and Josh part, I then made a little bit of I think like I then had to do like talk to the curator or that dude that's on the screen right now. And then after talking to him, I then I think I left off with Mike, I'm pretty sure, in like the asylum, and I couldn't actually continue because like I got to a point where I think like it was a really long section and I had to, like, I think I did like the first little bit of it and then I realized like, oh, I don't have any more time, you know what I mean? Like I can't do it at this time of night and stuff like that. So I had to wrap it up. And I remember I said like, I don't know if it's saved or not. So we're going to find that out now, where I'm going to resume and we're going to find out if it's saved or not. And if it didn't, then I've just got to do the next, like, I've got to do, like, the thing is, I don't actually remember exactly what happened in the Mike part anyway, so I'll just play it like I haven't played it before, but I think I did do a little bit of it, and then I had to stop playing, and then if that has then reset back to the start of Mike's start point, then we're just going to have to replay through the first, like, 5-10 minutes, you know what I mean? But I don't remember what happened in that 5-10 minutes anyway, so not like it's a fucking goddamn L for me, personally, is it? You know what I mean? Oh. But yeah, let me know, guys, if you guys are ready and things like that. Hopefully, like I said, people will get notified when they are available and things like that. So if they come late or join late or whatever, that's fine. I have no real like issues with that. But yeah, end of the day, like I said, without further ado, I guess we will jump back into the Until Dawn story. Since it has been, we're at 10 minutes now. I've given people a chance to get notified and stuff. If people get the notifications late, then they get notifications late. It is how it is. But yeah, end of the day, without further ado, yeah, let's go. Bia's here. Bia's happy. Bia's ready. Good to have you here, Bia. If you're ready to go, if we're ready to get things moving, then I guess we'll get things moving, shall we? You know what I mean? Because you guys are ready and raring to go, you know what I mean? And end of the day, for anyone who's not here, well, they're just going to have to catch up on it in their own time. Or they're just going to join late and then join in when we're already playing, you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to sit here and wait for everybody, you know what I mean? So yeah, without further ado, let's resume the game. I think we're with Mike, but I don't know if it will have reset me back to the start of Mike's starting point, or if it will have saved where I left off in the Mike chapter. So we're soon going to find that out, you know what I mean? So yeah, without further ado, let's resume, shall we? Yeah, it's reset. It's reset back to the start of Mike's, because it's doing the previously again. Whatever. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that part.
That could be a lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
I've just
Yeah, I didn't like the Ouija board.
I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. So have fun.
I didn't like the. Oh yeah, this is the part. Yeah, yeah.
Jessica!
Yeah, that was the part I did. Yeah, I feel really bad for that.
Oh my god.
Shit. There is one individual we're considering.
I didn't
as a
shoot
person
him.
of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown.
I don't know if I should have shot him, but I didn't shoot him.
On the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
Oh, I am in where I left off. What the hell is happening to my light? Okay, I am in where I left off, so it has saved me at this point. Wait, how do I get to the menus again? Not the menus, like what's the, fuck. No, I wanna... Fuck, I don't know which button that was. Was that R1? That was R1. Okay, I wanted to get to this point, because I wanted to remember everything that I found, considering I'm not starting. My light was going a little bit crazy there, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what, maybe that was like the spookiness, like maybe the light was taken over by the spirit realm and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I didn't really know. Like, end of the day, I think my light was getting, like, taken over with the way it was, like, bugging out there. But, yeah, that's kind of, like, where we left off. I didn't shoot the guy on that, like, last part. And I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but I didn't want to shoot him in case he was, like, maybe it was, like, a false thing where it's, like, maybe he's not the evil dude. Maybe he is the evil dude, and maybe I should have just shot him in the back. But I just feel like that would have gone bad for me. I don't know why, I just felt like it would have gone bad. So I didn't shoot him. Because it did say that sometimes the right thing to do is to do nothing, and I did nothing on that one. But, yeah, end of the day, we are here with Mike in the Asylum area. I just need to freshen up on... Considering we're in the Asylum area, I feel like I should probably freshen up on what? Probably the Mystery Man? I think that's what we're... I think that's probably where we are now. That's, like, a lot of the things we found. No, that's the Pighead one. We're not after that. Native American, found in Washington Lodge. Where's, like, the Asylum? Have I not got the Asylum stuff? Wait, has it reset me but not... Oh, no, I have, yeah, because this is, look, found in the sanatorium. Yeah, the lens of a camera that was broken. Looks like someone did this on purpose. This must be the camera mentioned in the newspaper article. Someone really didn't want these pictures getting out. Well, I wish I'd have got the pictures, to be honest. We also found out the medical notes found sanatorium. Miners rescued from the mine were healthier than expected, although some had exhibited reintegration problems. The miner report mentions 12 miners, but there were 30 clocking in cards retrieved from the mine. There is no indication of what happened to the other 18 miners. Sorry, I'm just freshening up on everything that I got in this section, because I thought I would have to restart the section, but I don't. So I've actually forgotten what I picked up. So I'm just freshening up on what I picked up last time. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah, I remember that. A batch of 30 clocking in cards from the mine locked away in a safe. This means there were 30 miners trapped in the mine. Yeah, 30 clocking in cards. And only 12 of them came out alive. A newspaper dated back 1952 with a story about a reporter being banned from visiting the group of miners. A reporter had his camera confiscated. Yeah, that's the one that got smashed. Blackwood Pines ABA reporter from the Alberta Bugle was assaulted and hospitalized yesterday by security personnel at the Blackwood Sanatoriums. Chuck Bernstein, a senior news reporter, was seeking an interview with the miners dramatically rescued on Tuesday. The men had been trapped underground for over 3 weeks after a structural collapse at the Northwest Mine in December, and now being treated at Blackwood Sanatorium for malnutrition and trauma. Yeah. Jefferson Bragg, sole proprietor of both the Northwest Mining Company and the Blackwood Sanatorium, told the Bugle yesterday that the incident was unfortunate and that a full internal inquiry has been launched. He also claimed that Bernstein had been trespassing on sanatorium grounds without permission. Okay. It is believed that the assault arose from an argument about Bernstein's camera, which was confiscated immediately prior to the attack. So there's something on that camera, man, but I don't think I'm ever going to get to see what was on it. That was the gas mask, and then that was the mine. A telegram warning about press interest in survivors brought to the sanatorium. Mine owners were trying to cover something up. Yeah, that's pretty obvious to tell that they were trying to cover something up. I think I got a couple of totems. I don't know which ones I got, so I'm just going to have to look at all of them, and that's obviously that one. Okay, I forgot about that one. I mean, that looks like you're in the mines, right? Like, look. You're in the mine shaft there. So if I'm in a mine shaft, I need to remember about that one. It was found by Chris. I don't know who the hell that is getting grabbed, because it's someone with a coat on. It's definitely a male. It's a male. So it's definitely either Chris... Is it Sam? Is it... Who's the... No. Chris, Matt, or Mike. That is. I don't know who that is, though. Well, it's not Mike at the moment, because they've got a coat on. But actually, they don't actually always have the same clothes on. So I don't know. That might be Mike, for all I know. I don't know what the hell that screeching is, by the way. Well, that'll be fun. Guidance-wise... Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Yeah. That one, yeah, no, I'm good at that. That's the bird. This is one I picked up recently, is it not? Yeah, that's one that I think is going to happen very soon, by the way, this one. And I don't know if that's a good thing for me to do that or not. Because look, Mike's stroking a dog and that, right? And that's him in this current outfit. And the man that I didn't shoot has 2 dogs. One black one, one white one. So, that's Mike. That one I'm going to assume is going to happen very soon. And I don't know if the right thing to do is to stroke the dog, or if it's telling me, hey, that's not a good thing to do. You know what I mean? But I'm assuming, considering it's guidance and not death, or loss, or something, or like danger, I'm assuming that means that's something I should do. That's something I want to do, you know? So I think I probably will do that. I don't know about that totem, but I'm gonna believe, you know. We've had the 4 lost ones. That was the Jess dying. That's Ashley's head been chopped off. I don't even know where that is. But that is Ashley who has been beheaded. Oh my god. That one worries me. Because I don't know what I'm meant to go off of there to know that Ashley shouldn't get her head chopped off. Like, there is nothing in the background on that one that can tell me where the fuck she is. You know what I mean? So I have absolutely no idea what the hell I'm meant to do about that one. At all. And then you got another loss. What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? That is Matt, by the way. You can tell from his, that's Matt, because you can tell from his, like, uniform, like, his, like, he's got, like, the school uniform thing on, like, you know, the jumper. So that's Matt, but, like, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? I don't even know if I want to know what that is. What is that? I did not make the wrong decision. What do you mean? I have not made the wrong decision. I'm looking at the bloody goddamn things. Oh, I'm teaching myself. That one's been and gone, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that's also Matt. And he's like at a door or something that's like shut. And it can't get through the door or something. And Matt's like safe. So I'm assuming, okay. There's a few there that I think I've already gone, right? I think we've already done this one. I don't know if I've already done this one. But I've already done that, I know that. I've already done the door one. The ones I have not done is whatever the fuck that one is. The guidance one with Mike, because this is the one that I think is going to come next, right? And then these... What do you mean? Wait, what? Maybe Ashley was going to die anyway. No, Adam, you're not getting the game, mate. You're not getting it. Lost does not mean they are dead. Just because I got the totem does not mean they're dead. The totems are there to try and help you understand how not to lose someone. You know what I mean? So, like, for instance, this one happened. I fucked that one up. She died and I fucked that one up. This one's already been and gone. Right? And then you've got these other two here, which have not gone yet. That one's not happened yet, and that's Matt. And then this one is Ashley, and that I don't think has happened either. So I'm pretty sure both of these two here have not happened yet. Right? So I need to try and, like, use the clues to try and stop them from happening, if you get what I mean. Right? This is the next one that's gonna happen, because I can tell you right bloody now this is gonna happen. Because this is the dog and the asylum. So this is the next one. And I think considering it's a guidance totem, that's something I should do. So I'm going to do that. Because it says, a vision of guidance for a future choice. And it looks like that's a good thing to do. If you get me. And then I need to remember the fortune one. Because that's something I need to do. To protect Matt. Okay. Okay, I've got some things in my mind. I've got a couple of things in my mind. You know, I've got a couple of things registered. Okay. I think she's alright, though. I think. I don't know. Okay, I've re-caught myself up on everything that's happened so far. Okay, so we are back with my man Mike in the facility. We've got ourselves our little light here, look. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? Hold on. Is this something I already picked up? Yeah, that's the thing I already picked up, the telegram. Reporters and other snoopers to be kept away at all costs. Yeah, alright. Okay. We've got our little light. I guess we just keep moving. Like, I've already gone, like, a certain ways with my man Mike. So I just need to keep an eye out for the dog. Hold on, guys. Let me have a drink of water. I might also need to get myself another water, so give me a second. Alright, let me grab another water, guys. Don't worry, it's not far, so you will be coming with me. But yeah, end of the day. Alrighty, got myself my water. But yeah, I think she's fine, bro. Don't worry. Like, I'm pretty sure the lost totems are pretty much to, like, they're to tell you of a future way that they can die, right? But you have to, like, try and use the totems to, like, stop the death from occurring, if you get what I mean. Oh, yeah, I got my water, guys. Don't you worry. I have my water. So, end of the day, we are back in business. You know what I mean? We are back in business. Alrighty. Anywho, like I said, I have my light, and I kind of just have to go this way now, I think. So yeah. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I don't care if it's just a fucking goddamn, like, skeleton that's, like, anatomical. Not a fan, bro. Not a fan. Oh, there's something in that room. How the hell do I get in there? Oh, wait, no, that's where I was. Hold on. That's where I was. Well, I guess we just keep moving, guys. I'm not a fan of this, I'll be honest. Okay, well, that was a rat. Oh, what is that? Okay, well, I can't get in there. That's like a chair of some sort. But look, it doesn't let me go that way. There's an item there, though, so I do need to go back to there. I'm in the morgue right now, by the way, guys, which is probably, like, the worst place to be in a horror game. Like, just think about it, and, like, you know, the morgue is probably one of the worst places to be fucking stuck in a horror game. You know what I mean? Give me a second, guys. I'm just getting comfortable. Not touching that. Not touching that. Do you want to know why I'm not touching that, guys? Do you want to know why I am not touching that? That is one of the fucking totems. That hand on the table is one of the totems. That is one of the totems. I have already figured that totem out. Not fucking touching that. Not touching that. That hand can fuck off. No. Because if I go back to one of these fucking danger totems... No, when it not danger. Oh no, it is danger. No, guidance, sorry. Look at this one, look. See that? That, I already figured this one out. That is a hand. That is a hand on a table, and when he puts his hand there, a bear trap comes out. I already know this totem, because I see the hand, look. Look, I can see the hand right there. I am not touching that hand. Nope, fuck right off. No chance in hell am I touching that hand. No, 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 no. No fucking chance, bruv. No chance in hell am I touching that. Give me a second, guys. Just waiting for a certain thing to stop, because I just heard that there's a little bit of background noise going on, guys. But yeah, that hand on the table, if you think I am going anywhere near that hand, you are drunk. You are drunk if you think I'm touching that hand. If you think I am touching that hand, you are drunk. Yo, Mr. Teds, welcome, bro. I am not touching that hand on the table, bro. I have a totem that tells me not to, look. Because you see the hand right there, look, on the table. You see it, look. That's the hand. And what happens when you get near that hand? A bear trap comes out, and it chops my fucking fingers off. So if you think I am touching that hand on the table, right? If you think I am going to go anywhere fucking near that shit right there, you have another fucking thing coming. You are drunk if you think I'm touching that hand. No, that hand can fuck off. No, don't go anywhere near it. Just scoot along the wall and go past it. Scoot along the wall and go right fucking past it. Thank you very much. No. No. Don't go anywhere near that shit. Go right on past that. Thank you. If you think I'm an idiot, then I would touch that hand. You know? What kind of idiot do you take me for? I see that flipping goddamn totem. I'm not an idiot. I'm going right past that shit because I already sussed this one out, look. Hand on a table turns into a bear trap. No chance in hell. This is why you pick up the totems, guys. This is why you pick up the totems. Right here. I see the hand. I see it. I'm not an idiot. You know what I mean? This is why you spam through one to see if you can spot details. You know? Just wanted to see you. Oh, that's fine, Mr. Teds, bro. Hope you enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Hope you enjoy yourself watching me suffer through another horror game. You know? Like, I love these things. Really. Like, I really do. But yeah, that totem saved my hand. Now, watch me now go and die anyway, because, like, it was a choice of, like, you either get your hand chopped off or you just die to something else. Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near that.
Gets better and better.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that right there? A disfigured human head suspended in formaldehyde. What the fuck is that? That's fucking disgusting. That is disgusting. What the fuck is that head, man? So no head? Oh, that is horrendous, that. Absolutely horrendous. Oh. What is in this room? Me personally, guys, I just don't like being in a morgue. Am I allowed to say that? Like, am I allowed to say I'm just not a fan of being in this morgue? Because I can open these fucking goddamn doors. I just don't want to. Like, there's 3 morgue doors here that I can open. Do I have to? Do I have to? Because there's one here, there's one there, and there's one there. Do I even do it? Should I even do it? Is it even worth the risk of me dying? That's the question I need to ask myself. Is it worth the risk of me losing Mike? You know what I mean? Is it worth the risk of me losing Mike? Touching any of these 3 doors? I just don't know if I want to, like, open one and then it turns out there's a trap in there and it kills me. You know what I mean? Just, you know. I don't know about that. Yo, Greg, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. I might just leave all 3 of those doors, to be honest with you, because they're all morgue doors, and I'm not a fan of morgue doors. So I might just go to the exit, to be blatantly honest with you. Because oh, fuck. I have to have a little decision here, guys. I have to have a little decision here. Yo, how you doing, bro? So do I check 3 morgue, like, casket doors, or do I just leave them at the risk of there being a trap? Because I already know there was 1 trap in the room, right? Because I already got the totem for the hand, and I didn't touch that shit. Because I already knew about this totem with the hand, right? And how it, like, chops his fucking fingers off. So I don't know if I want to go anywhere near it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I want to go anywhere near that bear trap, to be blatantly honest with you. Don't know about that. I don't know if I want to go anywhere near that. Like, because I already know that there was a bear trap in the room before, so do I even want to risk the morgue doors of there being maybe another trap where, like, oh, I open the door and now I get chopped my head off, you know what I mean? Like maybe, you know, maybe the morgue is just a place that I just go right through and get past, because clearly there was 1 trap in the room, look. So, and I didn't do it, because I already knew about that one. So maybe I just don't open the 3 morgue doors, because maybe there's a trap behind all of them as well, you know? Problem is, maybe there's a totem behind them as well, and that might actually save one of my characters. So it's like... that's the risk. That's the risk right there. Is it worth me going to any of the morgue doors and touching them at the risk of Mike's life to risk trying to get a totem? Because it's not a guaranteed I have to do it. Yo, thank you for subbing, Greg, bro. Welcome, man. Welcome to the community. Thank you for subbing, Greg, my guy. Oh, this is such a hard decision. I hate these moral compass kind of games. You know what I mean? Because it's like I've got to think as logically as I can. You know what I mean? Like, is it worth the risk going in any of the 3 morgue doors, right, and risking a trap that could kill Mike in any of them to try and maybe have one of them have a totem behind it that could save someone else? Oh, these moral compass games, man. These moral compass games. Oh, fuck me. I don't know. Because it's like, I don't want Mike to die, man. I've already lost Josh and Jess. You know what I mean? Like, clearly we're losing everyone that starts with a J, you know? And I'm okay with that. You know, Josh and Jess, they can go. But no one else starts with a J, so I don't want to start a new fucking goddamn trend where I kill Mike, and then we lose everyone starting with an M, and we lose Matt as well, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I want to do that. Hey, that's what we like to see right there, Adam, bro. That's what we like to see. Me personally, don't think it's worth it opening any of the 3 morgue doors at risk of there being a trap in them. Because in the exact same room to the other side, there's a hand on the table, and we already got a totem where there is this flipping hand, look. So me personally, I just don't think it's worth it. But at the same time, I can't win! Because it's like, if I find out in the future when I played this game that there was a totem in one of these 3 that saved someone guaranteed, just like how I saved Mike from losing a hand because of getting this one, you know? Like, what if there's a totem behind one of them and it saves someone? What if it's a fortune totem? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is. I can't pick. I literally can't pick. I'll guarantee you there is fuck all behind these fucking goddamn morgue doors, but it's the risk of when you haven't played the game before, of if you don't know if there's something nice, or if there's just a trap there. Like, what if I open one of the morgue doors, there's just a gun strapped to a fucking trap, and it just shoots my fucking face, and I'm dead? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's Until Dawn. It's It's like a moral choice game where it's like, it's a horror game. It's a horror game that basically has you controlling like 7 people, and it's like, how many of them can you save? Pretty much. You know what I mean? This is my thought behind it. It's like, because there was already a hand in the room that I know leads to a bear trap, what if this room is just rigged with traps? Like, what if I open the morgue fucking goddamn door and there's a gun strapped to it that when I pull it, the trigger gets pulled and it shoots me in the face? Or if there's like a knife that comes out and just stabs me in the face? But what if I open the door and there's nothing there other than maybe like a little like jump scare of like a rat coming out or something, and then there's actually like a totem in there and it saves someone's life? You know, that's my problem right now. I'm not even going to answer that question because 1, you called me something I don't like being called, and 2, you're trying to call me a racist, and I'm not a racist. So I'm not even going to answer that question, Adam. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm opening one. I'm going to open one and I'm going to judge it on what happens. I'm opening this one. Okay, that's important information right there. Emergency medical tag. Name, Nicholas Bowen. Tagged February 24th, 1952. Description, attack by inmate, fatal lacerations to the throat. Oh, nice. Okay. Very nice. Okay. A mortuary tag, the name on it reads Nicholas Bowen. Okay. Emergency medical tag. Yeah, okay. So, he was attacked by another inmate who slashed his throat. Okay. Okay. Alright. I've made my mind up of what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to open the other one that is closed, and the one that's flapping open over there, look. Because that one over there flaps open. Look. Oh, I don't know if I want to open these 2. There's 2 more, and I don't know if I want to open them. I've already tested my luck with one. You know what I mean? I've already tested my luck with one of these. I don't know if I want to risk it with another one. I'm getting paranoid, guys. That's what these games do to me. Like, I'm getting paranoid because, like, there's already been one trap in this room that I've avoided. You know what I mean? Yo, Eli, how you doing, bro? There's already been one trap in these rooms that I've avoided. And I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to risk another one. You know what I mean? I already had the totem to save me from one trap. So it's like, I don't know if I don't know if I want to risk opening 2 more of these things and having another trap spew on my face. That sounded wrong to say out loud, I'm not going to lie. I've already lost Josh and fucking Jess. I do not want to lose Mike as well. You know what I mean? Right now, we've got Mike, Ashley, Chris, Emily, Matt, and Sam alive. I would come away with that happy if all of them survive. If I lose, like, over half the characters from little things like this, I don't know, you know? Oh. But yo, Eli, how you doing, bro? You're going to clip me? Of course you are. Everything I say that's wrong, you will clip. I'm going to open one more. One more. Oh, I don't know about that. There is some papers on that, though, so I kind of want them. What was this? Sorry? I didn't get to read it properly. I'll read it now. Death certificate. Found. Sanatorium. A hastily written death certificate dated 24th of February 1952. It describes the body as partially eaten. Oh, that sounds great. Partially eaten. That's what friends do. Oh, yeah. There, they just clip me saying shit out of context and try and stir me into a wrong side of life, you know what I mean? Okay. What country am I from? The United Kingdom. Oh, Great Britain. That's what country I'm from, Gregory. I am a great British goddamn man right here. Yes, you're jolly good, my chap. Yes, chap. Yeah, I am from the Britain. A hastily written certificate dated 24th of February 1952 describes the body as partially eaten. Name of deceased, Sarah Smith. Date of death, February 24th, 1952. I hereby certify that I attended deceased from March 8th, 1951 to February 24th, 1952 and last saw her alive on February 24th, 1952. Cause of death, severe lacerations to the abdomen. Intra-abdominal injuries, subsequent blood loss. If death was due to external causes, fill in also the following: accident, suicide, or homicide. And they put homicide. Okay. I would agree with that, considering she's been eaten. Manner of injury, lacerations by sharp implement. Possibly fingernails. Oh, nice! Okay, so there's something, whatever it is, don't know what it is, there's something with long, large, sharp fingernails that it uses to lacerate. Just like the last dog tag where it said that they had their throat cut. So there's a laceration fingernails, and she was eaten as well. Because it says at the top, look, describe the body as partially eaten. Oh, okay. So there's an animal of some sort, probably the thing that took Jess, because I don't know what the fuck the thing was that took Jess, but Jess died from some sort of creature. Because I'll tell you right now, the hands I saw that took Jeff were not a fucking goddamn human. Alright? And, okay, please use the box provided, overleaf for any additional relevant information. Signed by N. Bowen, MD. Address, Blackwood Sanatorium. Date, February 24th, 1952. On reverse, additional notes. Body was not discovered until 6 to 8 hours after death. Sections of the intestines and kidneys were apparently eaten by the attacker. Okay, now we're loving life here, guys. Now we are loving life. Okay, so now, right... but yeah, how are you guys all doing? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Okay, so now we're finding out, right, that there's this creature, whatever the fuck it is, that has now eaten this body. So not only, apparently, does it have large fingernails, it also eats people. Okay, good to know. Yep, this is great. I am very, 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 very glad that I'm back in this game. Really happy. Yep. Okay. Do I even check the third one? Is the question I have to say about that. Do I even check the third one? Is it worth the risk? Is what I want to know here, guys. Is it worth the risk of even touching this third one? You know what I mean? Like, is it worth my risk? Because I've gone 2 from 2 so far. And I don't know if a third one is worth the risk. But at the same time, what if there's a totem under there? What if there's a totem under there? Is it even worth the flipping risk? My current objective, by the way, is to find the key card to open the chapel door. I don't think I've done that yet. Okay. Is it worth the risk of the third one? You know what I mean? I have gone 2 from 2 so far. Is a third one too much? Like, what's the chances of a trap being behind the third one? Or even just something that will attack me? Yeah, probably. So you're saying, Greg, right? And let me just say this. You're saying for me to open that third one. That's what you're saying, yeah? You're saying for me to open that third one. That's what you're telling me right now. Let me just get that straight. You're telling me I should open the third one. Yeah? Yeah? Is that what I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. You know what I mean? Is that what you're telling me here? Yeah? You know, end of the day, look, I'm just seeking your opinion. What you think should be the right thing to do here. You know what I mean? So, end of the day, you know, I'm just going to make sure we're on the same page here. You open the other ones though. You know what? I'm with you. I open the other ones, so why not? Why not open the third one, you know? Watch there being a jump scare in this one. Is that a body?
Oh, fucking sick. That's what I say.
Oh! Oh! I don't know if I want to. You see, now I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. Personally. I don't know if I want to do that now. No. No. See, now what I'm meant to do is use my hand to grab something off the person. I don't know if it's just me here, guys. I don't know if I want to do that. You know? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that now. Let me just get this straight, guys, though. Is that the key card? Fuck. That's the key card. Fuck. My whole objective is to find the key card to open the chapel door. That's the key card. That's the key card on the body. Oh. That's the key card, though. So I kind of need that. I just feel like it's going to come alive, though. But a rat did just crawl out of its mouth. Surely it's not alive. There's no way it's alive. A rat just crawled out of its mouth. Like, there's no way a rat is living inside it and it's alive. But, I mean, the thing is, I've seen worse things in this game. So, I don't know. Maybe it is fucking alive. Oh, there's no way it's alive. Surely. Surely it's not alive. I mean, the rat just crawled out its flipping mouth, for God's sake. There's no way it's alive. Surely. Surely I am not being an idiot here. Like, you can't have a rat crawl out your mouth and it be alive. Because no. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh. Fuck it, I need the key card.
Okay, let's check this out.
Okay, I got the key cards. I got the key card. I got the key card. Okay. I keep having to pause, guys, because I have to have my drink of water. It's like every time I get through a little section, I'm like, okay, let me have a break. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, this is the part, guys, where I'll guarantee you I go over to the door and it gets up and it starts, like, chasing me. Or something like that. Oh, God, no. I can open this now, I'm assuming. I just don't know if I want to go in. Oh, this is... No! What is this? Why is it just getting worse? These areas are just... No! This is easily my least favourite part of this game so far. Like, the woods are one thing, right? The woods are a little bit, like, they're a little bit annoying, but, like, at a fucking insane asylum. An insane asylum where there's apparently something with long fucking fingernails that eats people. I just... No, man. No. What is this? I just want to get done with Mike's bit. Because then I can go back to someone else who's, like, fucking actually, you know, like, in the mansion or something. Like, I understand that there's, like, some fucker going around knocking people out in the mansion and that, in a mask, but that's a little bit different from something that's, like, an abnormal human. You know what I mean? Like, in the flipping goddamn mansion, I already know there's some guy in a mask that's going around knocking people out and, like, stringing people up to traps, right? Because it happened with Ashley, it happened with Mike, it happened with stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that was one thing. But it's like, you can deal with that. It's a person. You know it's a person under the mask, and you know you can, like, you know, fight a person. I don't like this insane asylum with, like, some fucking abnormal creature that's apparently going around cutting throats, eating people, and, like, like, how am I meant to fight that? You know what I mean? Probably just run away from it is probably the only thing. There's no way you kill it. Oh, man, Okay, well, I used the keycard on the chapel door. Okay. Look, it's fine. We just got to fucking goddamn man up. Just got to man up and get through it, alright? You know, end of the day, it's fine. We just got to man the fuck up. I'm awful with horror games, by the way, guys. Like, this is kind of my fucking problem, right? I am, and I say this, I don't say this lightly, I am horrendous with horror games. Especially horror games like this. You know what I mean? Like, Poppy's Playtime and that's one thing, right? It's scary, but it's like, that's one thing. Five Nights at Freddy's, same thing. Horror games like this, awful. I am horrendous at horror games like this. Because it's like, I don't know what the right thing to do is. So it's like, I just don't want to lose a character because of me being an idiot. Which I've already done with Jess. So it's like... Okay, let's just fucking move. I don't have a choice, do I, really, end of the day, so... What is this? Sorry. Was that just me that saw something at the top of the stairs? Like, that wasn't just me, was it? Like, if you go back and just watch it just a little bit back, was that not just me that looked like... That looked like there was a face or something? That might have just been lights, I don't know. But, sorry, that wasn't just me, was it? That just saw that... Like, I'm just trying to take a moment. I'm just looking back my own stream. That wasn't just me, was it? That saw, like, some sort of, like, blacked out figure with, like, white eyes. Let me just look at my own stream back and see if I'm just seeing things. No, I see a fucking couple of eyes and some teeth up there. I've paused my own flipping stream right now. What in God's name is that? That's got to be like a joke or something. There's no, that's not something at the top of the stairs. I refuse to believe that that's something at the top of the stairs. Look, if I open this game again, you'll see what I'm talking about. Do you see it up there? Is that just me? Or can you see something with, like, white eyes? 2 white eyes and some teeth? Like, do you see that up there? Do you see it? You see what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know if that's just me, but that looked like something there. That looked like a little bit of something. I'm not a big fan of that. Well, I have to go up, Gregory. That's the problem, my man. Like, I don't have a choice. Where else am I going? You know what I mean? Where else am I going? I don't think I have a choice. Oh! My issue is I don't have a choice. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... man up. I'm manning up. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Dog! It's a dog! Dog! Fuck! It's a dog! It's chasing me! Oh, that's him. Okay, a dog just chased me. Holy shit. Yo, Woz, how you doing? Next time, message Discord. I bloody did message Discord, you little shite! Don't you fucking dare put this on me, Mr. Wazza! I put the message in the Discord! I put the ping in the Discord! I put the fucking I started the stream in the Discord! Adam put a fucking I'm streaming in the Discord! Ah! Don't you try that shit on me! What was the butterfly effect, by the way? Like... Mike got to the morgue. Mike still had a usable machete. Wait, what? Oh, have I got a machete? Wait, what? Mike got to the morgue. Mike still had a usable machete. So I have a machete. I didn't know about that. I didn't know I had a machete. Okay. So I got to the morgue. Oh my god, I think I understand why I didn't have... Because that was the hand. That was the hand thing. That, look, you can see it on the image on the left of how the totem saved me. Because if I got to the morgue and I did that hand thing, my fingers would have been chopped off. So I wouldn't have been able to use a machete in my left hand and hold the lamp in my other hand. But because I didn't do that, and because I knew that that was a trap, I didn't chop my fingers off. So I have a machete. So that is useful info, guys. I can use a machete still. Whenever I need to, I have a weapon. I can cut things. I have a weapon. That's important information right there. Oh. Also, Todd, there's a movie on Netflix called 50 Shades. No, I don't think you do, Adam. You know what? I don't think you do watch it. You know, end of the day, you know what? Let me ask you this. Are you a fan of Dakota Johnson? Are you a fan of Dakota Johnson, Adam? Do you like Dakota Johnson? And also, what's your age? Let me have a little man-to-man here real quick before I carry on. You 50 Shades. Never heard of her. Okay. How old are you? I'm assuming you're not 18 years old. Why is it an 18? I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to answer that question why it's an 18, Adam, to be honest. You know what? End of the day, it's an 18 because you're not 18 and you shouldn't be able to watch it. That's why it's an 18 right there. If you're not an 18-year-old, you can't watch the movie. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna be the reason you watch it. So it's an 18 because you can't watch it now because you're not 18. That's why. All right. Good talking with you. But yeah, that was crucial information, guys. Like Mike, because I didn't do the hand thing because I knew it was a trap, right? Because I I knew the hand thing was a trap because of a totem. And this is why you grab all these totems, guys. Because the totems save lives, you know? The totem saves lives. Because that totem, and me seeing it was a hand on a table, you know? This flipping totem right here saved me from being able to use a machete. Because if I'd have got my fingers chopped off, right, I would not have been able to use a machete anymore. Which means I would not be able to wield a weapon. But now, because of that, look, Mike got to the morgue, Mike still had a usable machete. See that? See that right there, guys? See that? Big brain. This is why you use these totems, guys. And this is why these guidance totems are goated. I still had a usable machete. Usable machete. I still have a weapon. I can defend myself. You know what I mean? And that sounds like a goated thing to me. You know what I mean? I can still defend myself. Anywho, I don't know where the fuck I am now, by the way. Like, I ran away from...
Isn't this a quaint little psycho crib?
Yeah, it's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. What a fantastic place to be, you know? The psych ward. So fun. But where do you want to be in... Let's just have this discussion right now, guys, before I move on, right? Let's just think about this logically. If you could name on your head, right? Like, okay, you're going to be in a horror game, right? Like, you are going to be... Like, there's a horror in real life. You know what I mean? Like, you are in a horror. You know, turns out something happens to the world, it's a horror. Where are the 3 places you don't go in a horror movie? Right? Where do they tell you? I'll tell you right now. Abandoned places. Where am I right now? Abandoned place. So you don't go to an abandoned place. You go with where there's people. Right? You don't go to any place where there could have been possible hauntings. Right? So you don't go to, like, you know, a haunted house. Or, like, a haunted, you know, asylum. You know? Or, like, you know, a haunted prison. Or anything like that. And you don't go to anywhere where there could have been dead things in the past. And guess fucking what, guys? Dead things. Because there's a fucking morgue in this place. I am ticked off all 3 of the things you don't do in a horror movie. And I'm there right now. I'm there right now. You know what I mean? Unreal. Unreal. But yeah, end of the day, sorry guys, let me just move on now, shall we? I just wanted to have a little conversation there, guys, about, like, what kind of situation we're in. Alright, let's just move on. Why is the music getting, like... Can I make this jump? Oh, it's not a jump. It's just a stairs, guys. It's not a jump. It's just stairs. Fuck it. We'll jump down, shall we? Oh.
Right. Back in here.
Yep. Back in here. Except this time we can actually go into the chapel room because we have the fucking goddamn door code. So now I can go in here because I have the door key. See? Whoa! Look at my light! Holy shit! That's a haunting right there! Oh, fuck! Calm down, doggy. Calm down, doggy. Also, guys, I do apologise. I might need to go for a piss real quick. So, I know I just entered like an action area, but I need to go for a piss. So, give me a second, guys. I'm going for a piss. I will be back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I just had to go for a, just had to go for a pisk. I do apologise guys, I had to go for a pisk. So, yeah. Oh, okay. I do apologise guys, I had to go for a piss. You know, end of the day, when you gotta go, you gotta go. You know the gist. But yeah, by the way, let's just talk about how Mike there just kicked a fucking dog in the face. Like, I need to try and befriend this thing. I kicked the wolf. I did kick the wolf. Probably shouldn't have done that, to be honest. Because that's probably made him evil now. I need to try and befriend it, look. Look, you see here, look. I definitely should not have kicked it. I should have just, like, done nothing. That was on me. Calm down, calm down. You still there? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna try and approach it.
That's a good boy. That's right.
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey. He's gonna bite my hand, isn't he?
Hey, I'm not so bad. Right? Acquired taste. Oof. Bad choice of words.
What the fuck is happening to my light? Maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I shouldn't have kicked the dog. And then maybe he would have been my friend. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I shouldn't have kicked the dog. You gonna be nice now? Okay. I don't know if I want to approach it again now. Do I keep approaching it, or am I getting, like, told off here? Should I keep trying to approach it, right? Or am I getting told off here? You know what I mean? Like, because, like, I tried it before, and he got a little bit annoying. He got a little bit annoyed at me. You know what I mean? And maybe I shouldn't have kicked the dog. That was probably on me. I don't know if I should keep approaching it or not, guys. I don't know if I fucked myself out of this dog totem by kicking it. I'm gonna try one more time.
That's a good boy. That's right.
Calm down, calm down, calm down.
Easy.
Calm down, calm down, calm down. You're gonna bite me again, aren't you? Yep. Alright, I can't talk to him.
Hey, I'm not so bad. Right? Acquired taste.
Hey.
Bad choice of words.
Okay, he clearly doesn't like me at the moment, so I'm not gonna push it. What the fuck? Look at this light! Look at the light! Bro, this light is like the scariest thing in the game! Okay, so where did the man go? He went in that door over there. Let me just see if I can find anything around by chance. In this fat off open room. Nothing over here, is there? No. Okay. What is that? Okay, well I need to...
The stogie stash exposed.
Oh, cigar box! We might need that, guys. Just in case we want to have a quick little... You know what I mean? Ah! Hold on! Hold on! The label's the same as the cigar box found in the sanatorium. As the one I found in the mine. So he's been in the mine. This man right here has been in the mine, guys. Guys, should I watch The Terminator? Yes, 100%. And guys, should I watch the Scary Movie too? Yes, 100%. Both of those decisions, there, my friend, both of those decisions, Eli and Adam, both great decisions. Great choices of movies right there. I would recommend them both. Okay, so the cigar we found, right? Wooden cigar, only a single cigar left. Has a distinctive brand label. And it's the same one that we found in the mines. So, that means this man has been a bit of everywhere. This man is the mystery man. I don't know who the fuck he is, though. I need to, like, talk to him. But he's never going to let me talk to him, is he? Guarantee you, he's never going to let me talk to him. He's going to keep running away from me. I do need to follow the guy, but I need to go down there calmly. I should have made friends with him.
So, what have we here?
Oh, a little coat, yeah? Hey, we like that. I'm not getting that. Why do I feel like something's gonna happen? Why do I feel like something's gonna happen right here? Like, if I try and move this over, why do I feel like something's gonna happen? Fuck it, I'm gonna try. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Keep it. Hey, that's not too bad right there, guys. We got ourselves a weapon. We have a weapon now. I don't know if I'm going to want to use it, but we have ourselves a weapon right now. That's some useful things right there.
Fucking freak.
What the fuck is this? Clippings wall? What the fuck is all of that? Clippings wall found sanatorium. A map of the mountain with sightings and recent disappearances marked. With dates. Looks like a work of an obsessive mind. Yeah, it looks like we've got ourselves a bit of a stalker right here. I'm not gonna lie. I think the scariest thing I found is my light, bro. It just goes a little bit apeshit. Now, the question I have is, do I want to go and even look in this chest over here? Because I have a feeling that this is not going to work. Oh, a bone!
This'll keep the wolves fat and happy.
Now I can approach him. What the fuck is my light doing? This light is just fucked. Now I can go and talk to the wolf. I can give him a bone. Hey. Come here, little fella. Come here, little baby. I need myself a wolf. So, you know, hello. Hey. I have you a bone. Hey, I have you a bone. Do you want the bone?
What's
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Good boy. Hey, I'm your friend.
Easy,
Hey, easy.
Easy.
Good baby.
Good boy. That's right.
Good baby. Yeah, good baby. I have a wolf friend now. Guys. Oh, my honesty bar is red. Why is my honest bar red? What? Is there a reason? Is that a bad thing that my honesty bar is now red? Like, do I even want to be honest? Like, I'm by myself, bro. I'm being nice. Look, I'm a charitable, funny, curious, you know? Like, I've got all the good traits, have I not? Maybe not, really. My honesty bar is red. Is that, like, insanely bad? Am I going to die because of that? Well, I've got a wolf friend now, so does that matter? You know what I mean? Like, does it really matter that, you know... Like, look, I befriended it. Look. Look, I kicked the wolf, but I made amends. You know what I mean? Look at that. You're an alpha. Thank you, Eli. I am an alpha, you know? I asserted my dominance with the wolf, but I also made it respect me. You know what I mean? Because, like, a lot of people, they don't kick the wolf. You know what I mean? And, like, I agree, you probably shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, look, I made myself an alpha by being like, hey, cut that shit out. You know what I mean? But I also sat here and went, but hey, you know what? You want to back me up here? You know, you don't start growling at me, you back me up, I'll back you up. Here you go, I got the bones for you. You know what I mean? So I felt like I made a bit of an amends with it. You know what I mean? Like, I kicked it, but then I said, hey, calm down, little fella. You know what I mean? I've got you, I've got your bone here. You know? So hey. You can back me now, you know, I'm a nice guy. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I feel like I've done the right thing there. Anyway, good little fella. Right. I think it's time now, guys, to just go and follow this guy down this fucking goddamn whatever this place is. Because, realistically, I've done everything in this room, and hopefully that wolf will now come and save my life in the future. You know what I mean? No, don't shoot the lock. No, why have I got to shoot it? Just fucking break it with your machete or something. This is the worst thing you could do. Why in the That is the stupidest thing you could do in your life. If you want to break the lock, just pick up a bit of fucking stone and whack it. Wasting a bullet on a lock. Are you a dumbass, Mike? Are you a dumbass? Why in God's name would you go, yeah, you know what, I've got these bullets in this gun, and I'm going to use one of them on this lock. No, you use it on the fucking creature. Or the mystery man, if he turns out to be a cunt. But, like, why would you shoot it? Oh, I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. Whatever the fuck this is. Not a fan of this. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Alright, well, I have to go this way. Now that I have a gun, could I not just leave? You know what I mean? Like, I have a gun. I have a pistol. Could I now not just leave the fucking facility, maybe get the wolf on my back, you know, and sit here and go, hey, I'm gonna leave now that me and this wolf are friends. And we're gonna go back to the mansion. And we're gonna go and save everyone else. Because I've got a weapon now. I can shoot the masked man. You know what I mean? In the mansion. And I can also bring my wolf friend along. You know? Like, why do I have to keep following this mystery man? Why don't I just let him dick around and do whatever the fuck he wants? And I'll take one of his wolves and my gun. And we'll just go back to the mansion and save the people that I actually give a fuck about. But no, instead, I have to just keep following this man Because why not? You know, why not just keep following the mystery man further and further into the depths of hell? You know? This sounds like a great idea, guys. Yeah, 100%, man. Just looking around for clues. I know I'm probably meant to go down the stairs, but I'm not doing that yet. See if I can find a totem on the ground or something. Is that a totem? No. The miracle men that's successful. Oh, that's the miners. Okay. Wait, what is this? The photograph only showed 12 survivors. Yeah, I already knew about that, because it already said that there was only 12 that came out. A frame photo of the group of miners rescued after a cave-in dated for 1952. The plaque says that all 12 miners survived. Update, there were 30 clocking in cards from the same mine. Yeah, I know. The Miracle Men, the successful rescue of all 12 miners trapped in the disaster of the 5th of January... Trapped in the disaster of 5th January 1952. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, great. The Miracle Men. My light always glitches the fuck out. Oh, is that a totem? That's a totem. Oh, is that a death totem? Hold on. That's not another death, is it? Why are all the... Look at my totems, guys. That's another death totem, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure that's black. Right? I have already found... Let me just look at my totems, right? I have 4 lost totems, 2 danger totems, 3 guidance totems, 2 death totems, 1 fortune. 1. I have 1 fortune. And it was whatever this one is. And now we've got whatever the fuck this totem is. That's a death totem, innit? What the fuck was that? Sorry, what? No, that's the wrong one. That's Mike killing someone. Who the hell is he killing? 1 minute. Why in the fuck is he killing someone? What the fuck is Mike doing? It's working now. I can watch the stream. Oh, well. I mean, you can watch what's left of it. Because once we're done with Mike's section, we're going to stop. But I want to get to the end of Mike's section. Which, by the way, has been going on for fucking ages now. Why is Mike murdering someone? He's using a lighter to blow up someone. I don't know who that is, but he's killing someone. Okay. I mean, for a death totem, that's not the worst thing in the world. Because it's not like some creature killing someone, it's Mike doing it. And I feel like I can prevent my own character from doing something a lot easier than preventing, like, a creature from murdering me. You know what I mean? Oh, we got a totem at least. Oh dear, now it wants me to go down there, guys. Oh, this is... If there's one rule, right, if there's one rule of investigating somewhere, don't go in the basement. Just don't. We already had to do it to go into the morgue, right? But we got what we needed in the morgue. We got the card. So, like, why do I now have to go further down? Why do I have to go deeper? Why can't I just leave now? I have a gun. I have a gun, I have a jacket, and I have a fucking goddamn dog that might like me. I don't know yet. So why do I have to go deeper? Why do I have to go further into this hellhole? You know? Why do I not just have the option to leave now instead? Like, instead, I could just leave. You know? But no, I'm not allowed to do that, because that would be the easy way out, you know? That would be the logical thing to do with a gun and all of that. No, instead I have to go deeper and delve further down. Great. Where the fuck am I now? What do you mean there's no chat? Yeah, no, there's no chat on the stream. The chat's only ever there on the chat's only ever there on PC streams. So on a like console stream or stuff like that, like I'm doing now, you won't have the chat on screen. I can see the chat. That's all that matters here, you know? I can read the chats. But yeah, there's no chat on screen, but I can read them, which is the main thing. Yeah. It's fine, bro. End of the day, like, for console streams, I never have the chat because it takes up too much of the stream. And I also never know where to put it. I could probably figure out a way to do it, but I just don't see the point. Whereas on PC, it's a lot easier to, like, move it about and stuff. So, yeah. I don't know where the fuck I am now, by the way, guys. But this is, like, my nightmare right here. What in the fuck is this? So let me just get this straight, guys. They expect me, right, and I'm being as nice as I can here, right? They expect me to go right down that dark hallway. That's what they expect me to do. I just want to make sure I'm seeing things right here. I'm expected to walk down that dark, disgusting, gloomy hallway. And I'm meant to be okay with that, you know? Are you proud of me? I got you. Yeah, I am proud of you, Mr. Wazar. I am, bro. I hope it goes well on Thursday, you know? Yeah, you gotta like make yourself known for the occasion, you know what I mean? You gotta make it a good occasion right there. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna walk down this dark, gloomy hallway, because that sounds like a great idea, guys. That sounds like a fantastic idea. I'm just ready for a jump scare. I'm ready. Like... But I'll guarantee you I'm just not ready. Oh, what is this? What is this? Ah! I hate it. I've got to be honest with you guys. I hate it. I hate every bit of this.
Locked.
There's a jump scare in here.
Okay.
No! I'm wasting all my bullets on locks. I am wasting every single bullet in this gun on locks. Why? Why can't I just not do that? And just use a different thing. Instead of using a gun, how about I use an axe? Or I go and look for a piece of rubble and break it with that. Or, how about you do what I want to do, which is just leave the fucking place. And I just go. And I just get the fuck out of this place. You know? How about that? Like... Oh... I'm going to use up every piece of ammo I have in this weapon shooting locks. And then when I actually see the actual monster, I'm not going to be able to shoot it in the head. They're making me waste all of my bullets on the locks. So if I get a chance to shoot the monster, I'm not going to do it. Because I'll guarantee you, my gun will be out and I'll die. So if I have a chance to shoot or run, I will run. Because that will probably be the way I die. I guarantee you I'll be out of bullets when I first see this monster. Oh, just fuck me. Great, let's shoot another lock. Oh my god. That's gonna blow up. Oh, is that me done with Mike? Oh! The mystery man! He's just locked people in. Matt, upper cable car station. 1:05 in the morning. Okay, so Mike's just blown up an area, and I am not dead. I know I'm not dead, but Mike's just blown up an area, and I just watched the mystery man watching cameras lock a gate. That, by the way, let me just get this straight, by the way. These gates that this guy is locking, you could just jump over them. You could 100% just jump over them. But with game logic, they're locked. So I can't go that way anymore. But in reality, they're like up to my chest. So realistically, you could just climb over these gates. But I guess the game logic says no. So I can't go that way. Well, I'm with Matt now, so that's Mike's section done. Who'd have fucking thought, guys, that shooting all of your bullets like an idiot at fucking goddamn random bloody goddamn, like, you know, barrels. Who'd have thought that that would have gone wrong? Who'd have thunked it? Who'd have thunked that shooting a fucking gun at random bullets screws you over? Who'd have thought that? Who would have thought that? Oh, just... Oh. Well, at least he's alive. At least we left Mike's section where he's alive. But brilliant. Grand, guys. Absolutely flipping grand. Just unreal. Unreal. Unflipping real. Alright, whatever. It is how it is. End of the day, look, these things fucking happen. Look, we got through Mike's section at least. I think I did pretty well, all things considered, in that section. I just, because, I mean, I avoided the guaranteed bear trap, and I also befriended the wolf eventually, even after I kicked it. But, we're back with Matt now. And, any tips? What, any tips on what? What, a date? I mean, the tip I always use is just be yourself. Because if they don't love you for being yourself, then what's the point in even doing a second date? You know what I mean? Like, just be you. Obviously, be nice and that. Like, obviously, I'm not saying, like, oh, be you, and, like, if you're, like, someone who, you know, actually at home, you're, like, really, like, lazy and shit. Obviously, don't do that. But, like, if you've got a sense of humour, and they don't like your sense of humour, well, then you're not a match. You know what I mean? Same with, like, if you don't, you know, like don't stray a bunch of ways away from what you are to try and make it better in the date. Because if they are not willing to match your levels of, like, I don't know, excitement, like maybe like manners, you know what I mean? Like, obviously don't chew with your mouth, you know, open or stuff like that. Like, obviously just simple manners. If they don't match your decorum, but also don't match your humor or your stuff like that, then there's no point in doing a second date. You know what I mean? So just, like, be yourself as much as possible. You know, that's my probably best piece of advice for you. Yo, Kaizen, how you doing, bro? Did you just walk in while Todd was preaching? I was, yeah, I was preaching to Mr. Wazza because of his date. But yeah, funny this had happened again, Kaizen, but, I was actually planning on wrapping the stream up here because I just finished a big section of the game, which means it'll save here. And I was going to play until the next save point, Because I never want to make Until Dawn videos like 2.5 to 3 hours long, mainly because of how it's like a story game that's like very story driven. So like I don't want to keep playing this section and have it take another like hour and a half to 2 hours. Because if it takes another hour and a half to 2 hours, that's way too long for an Until Dawn stream. So like, because I've now got to an end of a section with Mike, I don't want to play another whole section and have it take the same amount of time as the last section did and have it be a 3-hour stream. You get what I mean? Because it's a bit late in the UK now. Like it's about 11 at night. And if I start screaming at horror games at 11 at night, you get my point, you know? Damn, in my time zone you play Until Dawn. Yeah, I mean, look, it's fine. End of the day, Kaizen, at least the video is there for you to watch at any given moment. That's the one bonus I can say about these things. And eventually I'll edit them into actual videos, but that'll take a long time. But, yeah, end of the day, at least the VOD is there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I did plan on doing one over the weekend, which would have made me be able to stream longer, but because of the time zones and how the, basically because of the clocks going forward an hour, it kind of screwed me over. So yeah, you know, end of the day, like, because of the clocks going forward an hour over the weekend, I kind of got screwed over from doing things. You get what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, you know, like, it is how it is, end of the day. And don't be plain. Yeah. Basically, just be a funny, unstable guy, and then she'll fall in that. No, just be what you are. If you are a funny, unstable guy, then fine. But don't be unstable and be, like, awkward. Like, if you're unstable, like, use the funny, the good traits about you, and don't use the bad ones. Like, if you're unstable, don't make her know that. Not on the first date, at least. Obviously, in the future, you can, because obviously, if you're planning a future together, then obviously they need to know your traits. But, like, just be yourself. Whatever your best self is, do that. So if you're funny, do that. If you're nice, do that. If you've got, like, good manners, do that. You got, like, good conversations, do that. Oh, understandable. Well, yeah, there you go. Be understandable and funny. There you go. Do that. I was going to say, unstable, like, you don't want to do that. But yeah, no problem, Kaizen, you know, like, end of the day, I will try and stream at a better time for you. But yeah, I will try and, stream at a better time for you in the future, Kaizen. But because of UK times and clocks going forward an hour, kind of screwed me over. Cause, I've been a bit fucked over with, like, sleep schedules and then, like, other things I've had to get done and stuff like that. So my main plan today was just to get a stream done for you. So I had to do it a little bit earlier just because that's when I was available. So, no, you can give some advice, you know. But yeah, like I said, like, end of the day, we at least got a good hour and a half worth of game time done today, you know? And, like, I would do another section, but the problem is, I don't know how long this section is. Because some sections are, like, 30 minutes. Some sections are, like, an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Like, we had the section with Ashley, Chris, and Josh, rest in peace, Josh, at the Ouija board table. And that part took me, like, 15 minutes. And that was a section. But then we now just had that Mike section in the fucking goddamn Asylum that was like a 2-hour section. I did half an hour of it last stream. And I had to stop because I was already at like 2.5 hours gone. And then I had another hour and a half in this one. So, you know what I mean? Like, that was a long-ass section. Obviously, it probably wouldn't have been that long for people who, like, speedrun the game and that. But I make sure to find everything and read everything because it saves lives. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, good stream done, end of the day, either way. I will make sure to get a, voting poll out for you guys. I might actually just go and do it straight away before I forget, because I was going to do it, when I wake up in the morning, but I think I might just put it out there for any of the American, viewers and stuff like that, who just want to be able to vote now. You know what I mean? So, what I think I'll do is, I'll probably go and put the voting poll thing up straight away. I'll probably, like, within the next 10 minutes, just go and make a voting poll, put it up for you guys to vote, and, yeah. You know what I mean? No, I feel bad for Eagle too. I do as well. I do feel bad for him. Like, he's had a pretty rough week, realistically, any. Like, with personal matters and stuff. And, like, I think end of the day, he has been dealt a rough hand by what he's had to experience, other than that, you know? But yeah, you know, end of the day, that's the problem. You've got dickhead owners. You know what I mean? You've got dickhead owners, and for that reason, like, I don't think Igor Tudor was ever the right guy for the job. When he came in, I literally sat there and I was like, that's the wrong appointment. Because he's just not a guy who's going to get you charismatic. I don't think De Zerbi will be the right appointment either. I think De Zerbi's the right appointment on a tactical front. But I agree with, like, what a lot of pundits have said. Sorry, I'm just going to have a little football talk at the end of this stream. So anyone who's not interested in football, willingly to click off now. Like, because I'm done with the Until Dawn. But I'm just going to have a little talk about Tottenham here. Right? Basically, I don't think De Zerbi's the right appointment either. Right? Because I think De Zerbi would have been the right appointment if you didn't get Igor Tudor. Right? Because if you didn't get Igor Tudor, at, like, when did Thomas Frank get sacked? Like, end of January? I think you would have been alright with De Zerbi. Because he would have come in, he would have brought his tacticalness, and he would have been able to get the players going. Right? Now that you've only got 7 games left of the season, De Zerbi has somehow got to figure out a tactic that instantly gets the players playing football well, and he's got to be a man manager. And I don't think he's a man manager. I think he's a guy who is going to have a go at the players. He's going to sit there and he's going to attack them. And I do agree that they deserve to be attacked, but it's not what's going to get them playing good football right now. So I'll tell you right now, if the first game back, let's say De Zerbi gets appointed, right? If the first game back for Tottenham ends in a defeat against Sunderland, right? De Zerbi is going to attack his players, because that's the kind of manager he is. He's done it at Marseille, he did it at Brighton. You know, he's going to sit there and he's going to go, these guys did shit. This is where we lost this game and that. That's instantly going to make the players just go, I can't be arsed anymore. Because you've got a lot of hissies in your club. I'll say it right now. You got a lot of hissies in your club. And I think for that reason, I think you needed a man manager. I think you needed like a Robbie Keane. You know, a man who knows the club. And I think, exactly, confidence is key. But, like, if you lose the next game, your confidence is back to square one. It's a risk. Obviously, if De Zerbi comes in, gets the tactics right, and wins his first game, you're staying up. Because the second you win your next game, you're staying up. Because then your confidence will just come back. But that's the problem. You know? But yeah, anyway. With that being said, guys, like I said, I do apologise for having to end the stream at an hour and a half. Or an hour 40 now. Instead of, like, making it to 2 hours and that. But end of the day, UK times, it's a bit late in the UK for me to be playing a horror game, because otherwise I'm going to be, especially on a weekday anyway, because I'm going to be screaming at horror. And I also don't know how long this next section is, because obviously I haven't looked up anything on the game, because I don't want to get spoiled on what happens in the game. So obviously this next section could be a 15-minute section for all I know. Yeah, it could. But at the same time, it could also be another 2-hour section. And I'm not going to play until, like, for 4 hours in this stream. You know what I mean? Not on a weekday, anyway. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said, I do hope that you guys did enjoy anyway. You know, obviously, for anyone who did join late, I do apologise about streaming early for you guys. But, like I said, the VOD is always there to catch up on anything that did happen in the stream, if you do want to watch it. Obviously, I won't be able to, it won't be live anymore, but at the same time, if you still want the content and you want to see me play through Until Dawn, the playlist is there, you know, the stream is there, and it's all there for you to enjoy, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I hope you guys did enjoy, like I said. Leave a like on the video, or VOD, if you are watching this in the future. Obviously, subscribe if you're new here as well, guys. We already had Greg join the community. So yeah, like I said, subscribe if you're new here to join our little community. You know the goals we're going for. Hit the notification bell, and also click the Discord link in the bottom of the top chat or live chat that you see. You will see a pinned message by my man Adam of a Discord ping to join our Discord community, where you will get even better notifications and also have a better say in what I do and what I stream in the future. But like I said, this channel will get to 100k subs. We can only dream, Mr. Wazzy, you know, who knows? Maybe this video will go absolutely nuts, you know, who knows? But yeah, like I said, I do hope you guys did enjoy anyway, even though it was a little bit of a shorter one. But hey, we still had, you know, good horrorness in this stream and a little bit of creepiness going on. But hey, we do love a bit of that, don't we, guys? But yeah, like I said, I'm going to put a poll out for you guys to vote on what you want me to stream over the next week. There will be 4 new options for you guys to pick. Obviously, you guys vote for what you want to see, and I will bring it to you within the next few days. Obviously, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow or Wednesday, but Thursday onwards could be a stream. I could either stream on Thursday or Friday, depends which one you guys would prefer, of if you guys would be better for a Friday, or if you'd prefer it earlier on a Thursday. You know, so yeah, you can let me know that, guys, in the Discord. But obviously, like I said, get over to the community section of the YouTube in about 10 minutes time, and there should be a poll there for you guys to vote on what you want to see me stream over the course of the next week or so. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I guess I'll see you guys next time.